Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play for Crusader Kings III as we continue our run here with Ireland, our Newbie Island, or currently islands. We're actually on, what, I guess technically 4 different islands, or unless you count all these right here in the isles themselves. But we have, obviously, Ireland proper. Then we got a little bit of Scotland and Northern England, I think, or is this all Scotland? I'm actually not sure. We do have the... what is this specifically? This is the... It says the Duchy of Meath, but I think that's just everything else, right? That's Meath is down here, isn't it? Whatever this island is up here. Actually, I don't know what this is. And then, of course, we have Iceland. So, anyway, it's really not important. I was just kind of going through looking at stuff. What is this actually called? I'm not seeing it. I'm apparently blind. A barony of Dorsetshire. Something like that. Anyway, we are very old. I was just looking at that as well. Our character is 68 years old, in poor health at the moment. I am ailing, so I don't think I'm going to be long for the world. This leader turned out to be a pretty decent leader. 18, 11, 17, 21, 20. That's some pretty decent stats overall. Our next leader, not so much. In fact, let me go ahead and close out my camera so you guys can see better. This would be our heir right here, and he is terrible. He might be the worst king that we will, or like the worst character we'll be playing as this entire run. This guy is really bad. Although his son, his son's a little bit better. His son's at least a little bit more well-rounded. 12 on his prowess. He's trusting, temperate, apparently also stubborn. Not great, but a little bit better than this guy, I think. This guy's only quick, and that's his only trait right now. So. Our line, even though we've got a lot of good genetics in our family overall, this particular line is not super great. How's our other son? I mean, he's robust. Yeah, this is just a bad line. Can't we play as our... Yes, our daughter here is way better. She's an Amazonian quick. So at least she's got that trait as well. She would not be bad to play as. I don't know what would we have to do? Even this granddaughter is at least, I think, slightly better than our son is right now. Our grandson, I should say. What would we have to do? She would be amazing. Wow. Princess Joan is actually really good. All right. How do we get women to be in control? How do we make women our heirs? Is that a thing we can do with our current... culture? I don't think it is. Is that culture or is that the religion? I can't remember. Let's see here. Male dominated. Laws male only and male preference succession. Women cannot be granted titles. So, how do we grant women titles? I don't care about the clerical gender, I don't think. Is there like... tenets, and these are the doctrines. I would need a ton of piety, which we do not have. But if I did have a different one, could I... equal would be preferred. So it really is just religion based at this point, huh? Figured it'd be culture, but I guess it's fine. It's religion, I guess. It's a little interesting. I mean, there's now culture wise, only it's the men can be the commanders and knights. I'm not super concerned about that. Like super concerned about changing that too much. We can reform the Irish. We can make it equal here with some prestige, which we do have a lot of prestige. But we do not have a female-only female preference equal law. So our laws are definitely our religion, huh? Interesting. Got a lot of members, living members right now. 60 living members. Yeah, I don't know. I got to figure out. I mean, we are a long ways away from being able to do anything from the piety standpoint. I don't think there's a way for us to get any more piety through any decisions or anything, is there? I mean, a vow of poverty, I think, gives us some piety. Yeah, 2 per month. Not really going to help us this late in our life. We can confess. That's not going to help. Work off some stress. Does not help. Holy Order. Oh, yeah, that's the least that we got. We gave those guys. Developed capital. I might come back to that at some point. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. We, might be something we look into once we get another leader that can do a little more piety of reforming that at some point. Wish we could do it now because of our current situation, because our daughter is actually kind of amazing. But, I mean, honestly, even this son is better than the one we got. Can we just, like, denounce our current son? It's like, dude, you're just not worth it. Ask him to take the vows and join the church. Does that mean he's no longer allowed to be part of our disinherit? I mean, what would this do? He's so bad. What would this do? I mean, general opinion of people is not great, but he's just not good at all. He's gluttonous, callous, he's shy. He's just not good. Like I said, our other son is at least, he's actually really good. Intelligent and beautiful. Yeah. I mean, he's drunk, but he's drunkard. He's lustful, which, I mean, that helps us have babies at least. Deceitful, shy, but otherwise significantly better than the one we've got now. Yeah, I think we've got to disinherit our current son before too long. This might come back and bite me in the rear end. And believe me, I would actually rather give it to her over him just because I think it'd be fun. I will work towards that though. To see, so our learning, it's not learning, is it? What does the piety? Is it learning? Let me lock this in and look at this. Temperate, humble. Yeah, learning. Learning adds to this. So if we were focused on a learning lifestyle, for example, I assume that would give us a lot more piety. Yeah, clergy, pension, things like that. So something in here would give us, yeah, probably the theology focus. We may look at that. We may look at that soon. I mean, truth be told, this guy's learning is not great. So I don't know if he's the one we want to do that with. But I just don't like this guy at all. He just doesn't look good. All right, we're going to disinherit him. I haven't tried it yet. We'll see what it does. It may come back, like I said, and bite us in the rear end, but I think it'll be kind of fun just to try and play around with things. Got to try something new. It's going to cost us a little bit of renown, which, yeah, it's not great, and some prestige, but not great either, but I think we'll be all right. Goodbye, sir. All right, let's go with that. We're not at war or anything, are we? We are not. I guess I could have looked down here. I was like, I don't see anybody. Yep, new player heir. Perfect. That's exactly what we wanted to see. Have him be our player heir. He might be a assassination target by the other son, unfortunately. And if he does become heir, I would imagine that the other guy would be like out to get him as far as like just setting up factions and things of that nature. I definitely don't want to gain. Honestly, now's not a bad time to gain stress, because if I just keel over and die, it's probably about time. Yeah, that's actually probably the least impactful here. Just being stressful and dying at some point. Oh wow, my wife died before I did. More stress though. It's gonna catch up with me. This is my nephew, my granddaughter, great-granddaughter. Oh wow. She's genius and Amazonian. Consecrated blood. Yeah, okay, okay. Like I said, I need to get the girls in a place where they can be in power. I think that'll be good for us. I'm honestly kind of pushing myself over the edge here. I'm going to keep going stretched because I'm just going to push myself over until I like just move on to the next, the great beyond. I forgive once. Man who purchased my throne is clearly a commoner. My lord, he begins his speech. Our music's a little bit loud. Turn that down a bit. In the last few months, our cemeteries... Oh, we've seen this. Been plagued and stuff. Blah, blah, blah. This is our physician who keeps going out and doing stuff. Guards! Arrest the grave robber. Well, if we want to try and kill ourselves, probably one of the things to do is get rid of our physician that can help us. So, yeah. Oh, he's also my antiquarian. Sacred claims. Well, I get some piety from this. Yes. More piety. He gets the earldom of Oriel. Fragment of the True Cross, which actually gives me monthly piety. On the off chance that I somehow survive all of this craziness and live a bit longer. Who knows, maybe we could get to that 3,000. I don't think we will. I'm feeling that very unlikely. Did I not just see a court artifact? Something? Oh, okay, we have to put... This is a pedestal item. We have to put this out here somewhere. I get it. We definitely want that one. I mean, I like the prestige from this one. I'm kind of thinking maybe the spear is probably the least good one here. So we will get rid of you and put you out there. Is that how that works? Where's the book? Oh, the book's over there. Okay. Yeah, I think that's okay. I think the spear was just there just because we had nothing else anyway. What did I say it was? 3,000? 3,500? 3,525. Long ways away from that, but you never know. I doubt we'll get there, though. Hey, more money! Trader! Opt for the expensive trinkets. I mean, this one has the best chance of giving me 100 stewardship, so we'll go with that one. And we got 50. This is my great-granddaughter. Alright, let's pause for a second, and we do have available perks. I'm not married. I don't know that I need to get married this late in life. We're just going to let it ride for now. Guess we'll come over here and grab that. Just because it's already in the line that we're going down. I mean, is there even a remote chance that we could have another child at this late age? I mean, I suppose there's always the chance. Honestly, I don't think I care. I'm just gonna let it ride for now. well, off to the dungeon with him. It's my half-brother. Okay, well, I'm not going to send my half-brother to jail just for whatever reason, so we'll lose a little bit of stress. No, can no longer sway her. Can demand some payment from people. Sure. I like money. I've heard money makes the world go around. We could declare war on the King of Norway. I don't think I'm going to do that right now. Do have some artifacts with low durability. We still got a little bit of time, so we're okay with those. Find my granddaughter Garb sitting on the floor surrounded by spilled paint and pieces of canvas for the 3rd time this month. My courtiers whisper about her being an artistic genius in the making, but the servants complain about scrubbing the floors free of paint in the wake of her inspirations. Nah, her genius will be nurtured. Let her paint all over the floor. Fascination Trebuchet. Oh, sorry. The Fascination, comma, Trebuchet. I was like, what is a Fascination Trebuchet? No, it's there's a little bit of a parsing of the sentence that I was missing there. It's my player heir and my son, my new grandson, who is hale, genius, and beautiful. Oh yeah, all 3. Didn't we have an achievement or something to get all 3? We had something. What was that? Is it a decision? Strength, beauty, and intelligence. Does he not count? Son, heir here. It's actually his only son. Is this not strength? I mean, obviously beauty and intelligence. Does that not count as strength? What would count as strength then? Oh, he's got to be the dynasty head. So it should count, I would imagine, right? Yeah, I think it counts. It's just he is not the dynasty head. So okay, we'll get there once he becomes king someday, I guess. If we still have him as a king instead of going with the women. Although if it gets down to him, he will be the heir because he's the first child. Even if we do let women be leaders as well. Okay, we'll get there. And then consecrate bloodline. We just need... we need him to like us, which we could work on if we wanted to. And then we need a religious icon, which we are a ways away from at the moment. I do think I will take a vow of poverty, though. It's going to lower our income, but there's I mean, 2 extra piety, you never know. We're gonna do that. See if we can get a little bit of extra piety coming in. If we can get to the point where we could, I mean, would we let our daughter be our leader instead of our son? Maybe. Oh, that's right. They want to build an abbey. Where does he want the abbey, though? Do we have a way to see that? It's tagged, or whatever his name is. I don't see him here. I'm assuming he's in one of... Where would he be? I have a lot of these that we could fill in at some point. I'm kind of ignoring those. Where is he in the royal court? Would we find him here? I don't know where he's at. I assumed he was somebody of importance. there like a people finder? Find character. Tag. Is it tagged? Tagged? No. Tagged? Something like that. Oh, I think I have to search over here. No, it's not working. It's not doing what I thought it would be doing. I don't see him. Maybe he'll come back in a bit. I don't see him anywhere. I'm probably blind as a bat. Sounds about right. It's okay. You're known for my dedication to faith. I'm now a paragon of virtue, so the next one would be religious icon. Stewardship perk. Yeah, sure. Popular opinion going up. Can't go wrong with that. I mean, I guess I could switch now that I just got a perk. I could switch over to the learning and theology focus now, right? Couldn't I? Yeah, why not? We're gonna go all in on this religion thing. See if we can get anything from this. Can't imagine we live long enough for it to matter, though. Dynasty legacy. I mean, we've really been going in on the blood stuff. Select a congenital trait to become more common in the dynasty. I mean... we've already got a lot of quick, so I feel like that doesn't have to become more common. If anything, I think we're actually got a lot of beautiful and quick. I think it's actually the hail that would be the most logical here. Like we can make scaly become more common. I think we're gonna go with hail because I think that's the strength one is the one that we're got the least prevalence of within our people. How long we got on this? It's getting there. Still got a ways to go, though. All right, what we got going on? Empty council position. Our marshal. You mean a marshal? Do we have any control that we need to get anywhere? We still have a couple over here. You're still doing that over there, so that is fine. All right, I got a lot of money. I gotta spend it. Did he just want me to spend it in my capital? I mean, we could do a grand temple, but I don't think that's what they're looking for. Guess we'll make this a large city. Do some barracks too while we're at it. Alright, spend some money. Why not? If I could find wherever that is that he wants me to build that other thing, I would, but I don't know. Unless it's up here. Is it this thing? Isn't this that special holy site place? Yeah, there's a temple holding here, but I don't know if that's what they're looking for. Now we don't have control over that, I don't think. I should pay more attention in the future, I guess. I have not been paying attention. Piety and some learning lifestyle. Yeah, I think I'll take that. Monthly piety goes up by 5%. Yes. All right, maybe suddenly I want us to live a little bit longer. We'll go with that. We got a lot of good public opinion right now because of our other stuff going on. Available perk? Yes, please. I'm assuming theologian. Theologian? Yeah, that's I said that right. I'm assuming this is what we're looking for in the long run, if we even get down far enough. But yeah, it would ultimately get us the piety that we're looking for. We're not far off, honestly. Throughout the Kingdom of Ireland, it is known that I must surely take a queen consort to rule alongside me, and thus I must suffer through propositions offered by the children of my vassals, whose only crime is to want to please their parents. One such petition now has my attention. Duke Indrek of Ulster presents his daughter before me, although so-and-so is clearly nobly born. I find my eyes irresistibly drawn to an unknown woman at the back of the court, whose beauty is such that I could mistake them for an angel. A prompt from the Duke brings me out of my reverie. He expects a response to his daughter's proposal. I mean, I could just lose a bunch of stress and be shy all of a sudden. You know what? I'm gonna become a reclusive, shy guy here in my old age of poverty because I've took a vow of poverty. Mm-hmm. My lord, murder is wanton in the city streets throughout the Kingdom of Ireland. It would be civilizing, if we instituted a ban on townspeople bearing arms, at least within city limits. Earl Togd. Hey, there's Togd. There we go. Is this the guy? Do I see where I have a promise with him or something? I don't see it unless I'm just blind. Whatever. Maybe it's a different guy. Or maybe it's the same guy and it just doesn't show up there. Safety is each man learning to protect himself, ban and carry of weaponry will castrate the townspeople. Well, we don't want that. I'm going to say keep the swords. Open weapons carry permitted. Yeah, we'll go with that. I'm okay with that. Get some prestige. I can get some piety. I can get the possible piety, or I can get the guaranteed piety. I think we'll take the guaranteed piety in this case. Just because. We're actually not that far off. If we live a little bit longer, we might make it. I'm no longer overwhelmed by stress, so I guess my health has improved. Really? What? Who is going to war with me? Alright, we're going to save the war for another time then. We'll go ahead and put a cut in there when we come back. Apparently somebody's declaring war on me. We will figure that out here in a bit. Looks like it's these people down here. I can't imagine unless they bring in some allies they're going to be any stronger than us. They're not. So I'm not sure what they're doing. We'll figure it out. But I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye. I wanted to give a special shout out to the following channel members. Thank you so much for supporting the channel.